Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Matt Young Live. Hey guys, thanks for tuning back in. I'm Matt Young. Today we're going to cover something that's pretty hard to grasp, and it might take you to play this video over and over again until you start to fully understand it. Of course, we will dive deeper in later videos. However, there is something that you must know. We live on three simultaneous planes of existence. We're spiritual beings, we have an intellect, and we live in a physical body. Now, in order for me to really make you understand and grasp that concept, I have to tell you a story first. You see, there was a pristine Ivy League college that studied 14 patients that underwent knee replacement surgery. However, half of the patients, 7 of them, did not actually get a brand new knee. Instead, after being put under anesthesia, they were rolled into the operating room, an incision was made, and they were sewed right back up. Well, right after they awoke from their unconsciousness, they were then told they had a brand new knee. They continued into physical therapy for the next 6 months. On the other side, you had the other 7 patients. And of course, this was with consent of the partner or the spouse. They underwent the surgery, they were opened up, and they had a brand new metal knee in place. They also, too, continued into 6 months of physical therapy. And what they found, in my mind, and I think in yours too, that you'll see here, is pretty mind-boggling. You see, not only did the patients that did not get the brand new knee have better results, but because these patients were over 50, this makes it even more amazing. You see, the patients that didn't get the brand new knee, not only did they outperform most of the percentage of the ones that got the brand new knee, but they actually regenerated bone growth at over the age of 50. That's right, every single one of these patients were over the age of 50. And so what that really tells me is that our belief in something is absolutely key in life, especially if it's going to be something for the betterment of your life, for you to produce more in your life, to you to have a better lifestyle, for you to live in a better emphatic world that you thoroughly enjoy. You see, because the people were told they had a brand new knee, we'll put it in an example like this. On the spiritual level, when you ask a scientist what spirit or what energy is, they say energy just is. When you ask a theologian what spirit is, they say the same thing. Spirit just is. And you know, we live in an ocean of motion. Everything we're surrounded by is omnipresent of energy and spirit. What that means is that it's 100% available here at all times, the same in Hong Kong, in China, in Ukraine, wherever you are. So if we are always filled with spirit and energy, then basically we are omnipresent as well. We have the choice to take this power that flows to and through us and develop thoughts, okay? What makes us different from the animals that are at home in their environment because they live by see, hear, smell, taste, touch is that we have an intellect. We have higher faculties. We have reason, the will, memory, imagination. And you see, because we have these higher intellectual faculties, we are able to bring about our results that we want in our physical world. So back to the story, what happened was these people were awoke from being basically unconscious, coming into consciousness. The ones that didn't have the brand new knee were told they had the brand new knee. So what happened? Immediately, they pictured in their mind's eye the thought of actually having a brand new metal knee. Well, that went to the intellectual side where we find our ideas are generated. It changes the emotion of our body, which an emotion to you and me is nothing but our conscious awareness of how we're feeling. That's all it is. But it is most certainly a state of vibration. Everything in this room right now is in vibration. And they're all moving at high rates of speed, the counter, my hand, everything, the light, the camera. But that's for another video. So understanding that they put themselves in an emotional state to where they really truly believed they had the brand new knee, they regenerated bone growth and outperformed over 70% of the other patients that actually got the brand new knee. So what that tells me is that if you're waking up and you're living by your 5 sensory factors, see, hear, smell, taste, touch, you're no different than a lion that's roaming around the jungle right now. Because again, your spiritual DNA is perfect. You were created in God's image. So what that means for you is you have the ability to think whatever it is that you want to think. You see, the power of energy, of spirit, whatever you want to call it, is always flowing to and through you. Always. It is up to you to decide whether to use it for good or for bad. And to give you another example, when I was growing up, how did I get to work with WWE by the time I was 18 years old? Well, let me tell you, when I was 8 years old, I had a spirit flowing to and through me. I used that spirit to generate thoughts of what I wanted. I dreamed about it. I imagined about it. I got emotionally involved. You see, when you entangle emotion with a thought, it is a law that it must manifest itself into the physical outward world. It's a law. A thought entangled with emotion will manifest itself. So because I continued to dream about it and get emotionally involved about it, you see, I never thought that I would work with Booker T, but that's when we get to the intellectual side. I went from the spirit of thinking of where I wanted to be in my life. The intellectual side brought about the ideas to present myself in front of Booker T, which ultimately led me to being found by WWE. Therefore, manifesting everything that I wanted in my physical world. You guys are probably like, Matt, that's wishful thinking. That just can't happen. Well, let me just tell you something. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. These patients that were over 50 basically proved science doesn't know everything because they said out of your 20s, you can't regenerate bone growth. Yet at over the age of 50, many patients, if not 70% or more of the 7, regenerated a brand new knee. So I'm going to ask you right now, when you wake up in the morning, are you looking at your physical world? Are you looking at your results and letting them dictate how you're going to think? Because if you're doing that, you're doing it backwards. See, you have to stop now, and you have to go to that place to where you want to be. Then you come back here and you go to work. I know it seems funny and it seems weird, but I'm going to say it again. You have to literally make yourself relax. Try it before bed, or try it when you first wake up in the morning. Go to a relaxed state for 5 or 10 minutes and visualize how you want your life to be. Don't wake up and see your bank account empty and let that dictate how you're going to think about the thoughts that you need to bring about to the new ideas that need to be implemented so you can make more money. It's not going to work. It never will, I promise you. But if you'll already put the thought in your mind that no matter what, your bank account is where you want it to be, not only can I assure you, but I promise you, the way will be shown to you. Because then and only then you're putting yourself in an emotional vibration, a state to where you can attract these ideas that will show you how to get more money and how to manifest exactly what you want in this world. This video is so in depth that I probably missed you on a lot of it. And that's okay. Because just like in a garden, when you plant a seed, you might not water it every single day. And you might not get the right amount of water on it every single time. But if you continue to water it over and over, eventually, not only does it sprout, but it blossoms into the beautiful thing that it was supposed to be. Quit looking at your physical results and then trying to find out what you need to do. right when this video goes off, tell yourself, I'm going to try this. I'm going to imagine that what I want, I already have. And you just watch how the ideas pile up. And before you know it, you'll be standing in your own imagination of reality. Thanks for tuning back in. I look forward to seeing you guys soon.